we also see you be a woman who are raising a few good men. You are sharing your motherhood, your journey with your sons on the show. You guys are definitely, and I appreciate it and salute you guys for showing respect and giving a lot of life to Dolla, even in his passing. How does it feel to bring your boys along for this ride?
Well, you know, my kids, and I look at my nephew as my son too, because me and my sister, we co-parented. She was the mother, I was the father. She cooked, and I went and made the money to support the household. You know what I'm saying? But when Dollar passed away, it was like a knockdown for everybody in the family. And it's only right to make, even though he's not here, to still make his presence known. Because I know he up there somewhere, even though he was a bad boy sometimes. I know he's up there somewhere looking down on us. So we do this for him all the time. We do it for each other, but we mainly do it for him because he's not here no more. So it's a pleasure. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you guys tune in on Facebook, Karen King, Periscope, _Karen King, so you guys can make sure that you are a part of KK Live each and every Monday, the Love and Hip Hop After Party. Each and every Monday. I'm super excited to be in the building with you. You are such a sweetheart. We got the chance to kick it in.
Kidnap someone and you might just end up on Love and Hip Hop. I'm Mara Chance, and this is the Bossa Report. We decided to do a little digging about Love and Hip Hop stars, starting with one of our favorites, Scrap Dolla. Allegedly, back in 2012, Scrap, his mother KK, and brother Sass were arrested for kidnapping his mother's ex-boyfriend and throwing him in the trunk of a car unconscious. The victim decided to take to Facebook to air out his frustrations after seeing the three appear on Love and Hip Hop. And here's what he had to say about the issue. Lyndon Smith: I received several calls from several people informing me of my attempted murderer's family and their appearance on Love and Hip Hop, so-called gangster or killer family. These people are nothing but imposters pretending to be something they're not. Their true identity is nothing more than backstabbers and deceivers. Young men raised by a mother full of hatred and bitterness, who suffers from self-hate and abuse as a child, which she has transcended and instilled into her two sons, who are nothing but mama boys who can't stand on their own 2 feet. Will, Scrap Dolla, nigga, I took you to get your ponytail cut. You came home crying because you were tired of the other kids calling you a girl and your mama wanted you to have long hair. You tried to take my life to hide the fact that you let Dolla get killed at the Beverly Center in LA, and you ran like a coward and didn't get a scratch, but you want to kill me? The nigga who killed Dolla, you ain't trying to take his life, and he right there in ATL. Fake gangsters, hustlers, y'all mama boy imposters. Karen King, also known as KK, I know the real you. You can't hold that mask up forever. To be continued. Signed, Dead Man Tell No Lies. Wow, straight from the horse, Lyndon Smith's mouth. That's pretty wild. These niggas kidnapped somebody and threw them in the car. What would y'all do if y'all kidnapper was on some reality show? We want to know your thoughts. Comment below, and for more news like this, be sure to subscribe.
How
often do y'all think about, I mean, obviously you had a shirt on, you know what I'm saying, I saw the tattoo.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's still tough for you, huh? Still, yeah.
This year was the first year that I went to the gravesite, and they tricked me, Love and Hip Hop, because I've never been at every one of my sister's house. Lisa, Wayne, Nana, you go to their house, they got a pair. I don't even know where they got them from, but they got a pair of Bucks shoes at the door, as if he done came to the house and they said, take your shoes off. You know how, or whatever the case, I don't know, whatever they sentimental, or I don't know whatever other word, but the shoes is in the house. And so immediately when I get in the house, I'm looking and I be saying to myself, I want them to move those shoes. I want them to do that because it bothers me. Because I can't, because I want to think he's in the house, but I want to know why he's never talking to me and he's in this house. So I never went to that graveyard because I never wanted to face that he was in the ground. Do you understand? So if I never go there, then I never have that stamp.
That's like it's real.
That he's there. You know, I didn't call you when that happened because I was in custody. But you know, every other thing that Buck had, your number was the first number I dialed. Boo. Buck just got shot, blah, blah, blah. Boo. Buck just did blah, 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 blah. But I wasn't there. It was only a phone call for me that something had happened. And I didn't tell other people this story. I never told you this story. But the day before Bug died, I had talked to him and Scrap on the phone. They was on their way to the airport. And I said, why y'all ain't send me no money? What the hell wrong with you? Listen, if y'all don't send me no money by 3 o'clock tomorrow, I'm gonna kill your ass. Those words are harsh. Do you understand? So I called Aziz at 6. Well, I called Scrap number first, he didn't answer. And I called Buck number second, he didn't answer. So then I called Aziz, because now I want them to three-way, because I feel they see the jail number. They just not, they don't want to be bothered, right? So I called Aziz. Aziz has never been good at giving news. So I called and said, you know, yesterday I told Scrap and Buck if they didn't blah, 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 I was going to do blah, blah. And he said, Tiny, Buck just died at 3 o'clock. And you know, the whole 3 o'clock thing came back in my head. It was like that phone booth. I believe it was bolted down to the, you know, I don't know. They don't even make phone booths no more, do they? But that phone, when he said that, I don't know what happened in that phone booth, but it was like I was a Tasmanian devil. That thing was down on the ground. All the glass on the inside was broken. I had a stroke right then on the spot. I could not, it was one thing for him to give me that news, but the biggest thing was what I had said the day before.
Yeah.
At that exact time. And at some point when the ambulance was carrying me out, all I could see was his braids on the TV, because it instantly was on TV. And they had that picture, you know, with the white, you know, that with the braids. And that was on the TV. And even though I was barely conscious, it was like that, all of that was just mocking me. Do you understand? And there was nothing I could do because I couldn't get out. You know, I could not like leave from where I was and go see about him or go see if it was true. So I had made up in my mind that, and I came home just a couple months later. I said, I'm never gonna go to that place. I'm never gonna go to the graveyard because I don't ever want to know that that's real. You know, and all the time, Buddha, Nikki, you know, my sisters wouldn't pressure me, or none of the adults, but Sass, but you need to go. I couldn't, because I didn't want to. So this Love and Hip Hop people, you know, oh, we got to tribute. You know, they'll do anything to build a damn story. You know.
Yeah, that's real shit.
Yeah, they will. And even though they say it's a good thing, I'm doing it from my heart, or I'm doing it, they do anything to get the check. Do you understand? And I get it, y'all. If I be on Love and Hip Hop season 6, I'm gonna give y'all some shit to get a check. I didn't really give it to you this time. I was trying to follow the script, but next time I got you, if it's the next time. But anyway, and I'm not scared of these people. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not scared of y'all. So, I said, me and Sass had an argument for TV. Me and Sass and Scrap argument for TV the night before. And so, going to the gravesite was the next day. So I just said, I'm not going because I don't want to play this game. I'm not going. So I headed to Brittany's house. I had went out the night before, blah, blah, blah. And I headed to Brittany's house because she was babysitting Jamari. And I just had on my pajamas. You know, I'm running from this location to that. I just put on my pajamas because I'm going to come back and go to bed. I don't get into 5, 6, no way. And en route to Brittany's house, the producers called me and said, your sister just had a seizure. You got to come down here to the gravesite. That's how I even went. I thought that Nana was there, and because the TV cameras, it was just too much for her. You know, because she got lupus, this and that. I thought it was just too much for her. So I said, I got to go now because I got to see what's... And you know, she wasn't even there. She wasn't. When Raimi walked up, I was like, where's Nana? What happened? She was like, she didn't come. So I couldn't, once I was there, I was...
Damn.
It was
That's
just...
like the whole play
Yeah. Once I was there, I had to...
Yeah, because you're there now.
I'm there. I'm here. It's real. I'ma just, you know, the cameras is here. I don't want to start cussing, and so I just dealt with. I'm here today.
Yeah, so what happened was, bam, number one, I'm at the BET thing, at the Shrine, I'm doing, you know, my whole little press shit, you know, my whole little press run, and when I'm near my, well, first off, Scrap De Leon called me, number one, and he say, man, the boy, 2 Pistols talking crazy. So then I called my sister called him, he called me, my sister called me and was like, yeah, it's official, he talking crazy. So then my mama called me like, he talking so crazy, whoop his ass. So, you know, if my mama tell me whoop his ass, when I see him, I gotta whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? So, I asked Shawty what's happening. He like, yeah, you know, you said something about my song. And just for those that don't know, what happened with the record was, Boo, which is Akon brother, offered me the song. I said, I ain't like the song. I like, not for me. I actually like the song. I can sing you word for word the song. I hear it so much. I like the song. I never had a problem with the song. He misunderstood what I was saying. What I was saying was, I didn't like the song for me, but anyway, that's nothing. So I asked him about it because he was on YouTube talking crazy. When I asked him about it, he like kind of like tensed up, and I'm face to face with this man, and I'm addressing him with an issue. So all that shit he talking about, he turned his back, and I hit him from the backside. I was with 4 niggas. He lying. I was with a white boy at my A&R. I was with Adam. You know what I'm talking about? Be Easy right here. I was with Cuzzo, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And I seen Cuz was talking that dumb shit. I hit him, knocked him out. He went to the hospital after that. And that's pretty much it. What you got to say, Cuz?
Mansfield, move, bitch.
Move!